I'm Jerry the Snake Man, and today I'm coming out of the closet. I'm coming out of the closet though. This is where I keep my extra snakes, some of my adoption snakes. So we're going to take you into the closet today. So normally I don't do this, I don't move the camera around a lot, but today we're going to pick it up here and we're going to walk you into the closet and we're going to show you what's in here. Over here you see we have three of our adoption snakes. We have a ball python, a corn snake, and a banana king. Down lower we have some empty adoption enclosures that are just waiting for some snakes to come in. If you look up higher up here on the shelf, we have a bull snake, we have a northern pine, and we move over here on the shelf and we have a Florida snake and a large ball python that we use for our shows. Then as we drop down, I know the lighting in here isn't the greatest, but here you're going to find my yellow anaconda. And he is over there in the back. He's actually on a fast, so he goes through the winter without eating. And this is what I have in my closet here. And I just wanted to show you what kind of stuff we keep in the closet. We keep a lot of the extra snakes that come in. This is also sometimes my quarantine room where I'll keep snakes. Over here you see I have added an exhaust fan that goes out so we can get the smell if the snakes go to the bathroom or if they throw up a mouse, which really stinks. We have the exhaust fan that'll take it out of here. So today we're going to show you some of the snakes that we have in our closet here. Okay, and today is our 90th episode of Snake Clips, and we're coming out of the closet today. And out of the closet, as our first one, is our adoption ball python. Beautiful snake, as you can see here. Nice coloration. This little guy's up for adoption. He came in because his owners didn't want to keep him no more, or couldn't keep him no more. It's a shame that people give up snakes so easily, but being we're a snake rescue and adoption group, we get these in all the time, and this is a beautiful, nice little snake that's waiting for somebody to adopt him. So what we're going to do is, his enclosure is actually pretty clean here. So just let me set him down here. We'll get him some fresh water. And again, I always like to wipe off the water bowls, disinfect them with some alcohol. So we'll clean this up a little bit for him. Get him some fresh water. And then we're going to feed him. And then he'll be put back in the closet. Again, this is a ball python, also known as a royal python. Gorgeous snakes. This is a younger one. I'd estimate this guy to be probably about maybe a year and a half old. So if you're looking for an adoption, just get in touch with me, and these snakes are waiting for you. And the next one out of the closet today is a nice albino corn snake. You can see here, she went to the bathroom. We got these stupid little fruit flies flying around, which I hate. I used to think the fruit fly problem was just my problem, and that you know, other places didn't have to deal with it. But then as I watch other people YouTube videos such as BHB, Brian Barczyk, I watch Prehistoric Pets, I watch the Viper Keeper videos and stuff like that, and I see they have the no fly pest strips, the sticky fly pest strips hanging up in theirs. They all have to deal with the same issue. But this is another adoption snake. This is an albino corn snake, a very beautiful snake. Also very docile, make great pets. They're active during the day, they're diurnal, and usually once they're at this size, they're great eaters. The only thing I don't like about corn snakes is the babies. Babies are very picky, sometimes very hard to get to eat, but once they're a size like this, they make excellent pets. And the colorations, as you can see, are just so awesome. So this snake too is also for adoption. If you're interested, just contact me and let me know. Our next closet-dwelling snake is Banana King, also up for adoption. Take the water out of here. Let's find him in here. There he is, hiding on the bottom. Beautiful colorations. He's got that chocolate brownish black on him, and he's got the yellow banding here. Gorgeous snake. He's also up for adoption. King snakes are awesome snakes. They are snake-eating snakes, but they are ferocious eaters normally. That's why a lot of people think they're aggressive. Once a king snake actually realizes that there's no food to be had, he's very docile, very easy to hold, just like this, moves around quite a bit. I love king snakes though for all their colors, their patterns, their variations. They're very beautiful snakes. They're also a snake that doesn't get normally up to any large type of size that's unmanageable. You can keep them in 20 long tanks most of their life. The majority of them can stay in 20 long tanks their entire life, as a matter of fact. They don't need a lot of humidity. They don't need a lot of heat. They're terrific snakes. I really do love them, and I really do push these guys as far as a snake that you would want to get to start off with, simply because also they are great eaters. You normally don't have any problem with this type of snake eating for you. One of my favorite kinds of snakes are pitophyses, and they're your pine, your bull, and your gopher snakes. And I like them. Number one, usually your pine snakes can be a little bit on the aggressive side. Your bull snakes and your gopher snakes are usually bluffers. And this here is a bull snake, awesome snake, came in for adoption. He's not going out for adoption, no. He's one of these ones that I rescued and I'm going to keep. Now again, the reason I love these tubs, as you can see here, is here's another shed, and I'm constantly showing you sheds. But look how these sheds come out. They all come out one solid piece, no problem. These tubs have a great way of holding the humidity without creating a problem. We have forced hot air heat in my snake room, which is probably in the wintertime some of the driest type of heat that you can have. And I have two oil-filled heaters in here electric heaters in here that I use as well. And with all that, the humidity is kind of like perfect in all these tubs. Look how well these snakes shed out. But this here is a bull snake, one of the best, like I said, one of my favorite snakes. Bull snakes are noted to mimic rattlesnakes. They have similar coloration and patterns. When they get upset, they'll shake their tail violently. They like to hiss a lot. They will flatten their heads out so they do look more triangular. And they will open their mouth and they will strike. Normally though, once you pick them up, they will stop all of that because it's only a bluff. They're just trying to get you to leave them go. But these are, like, again, some of my favorite kind of snakes because of their attitude and because of their markings, colorations. They are beautiful, beautiful snakes. Again, this guy was a rescue, but he's found his permanent home here with me. And another pitophyse we have today is our northern pine snake. And get rid of that water. He's got a lot of bedding in there. And again, I love these guys. This is a northern pine. Look at the coloration. He's got more of the whites, the cream color on him. Beautiful. The head shape is just a little bit different than you're going to see on the bull snake. These guys are usually more aggressive. This guy here is relatively settled down, which actually upset me. When I got him, he would show you the aggressiveness, he would show you the hissing and everything else. When I get aggressive snakes, they tend to settle down pretty quickly. Even though I try not to get them to settle down, I try them to keep that aggressive attitude. I like that. People like to see that when I handle them and stuff, and the snakes tend to just turn around and they lose that. So it's something I have a hard time keeping, is keeping a snake overly aggressive. I don't handle them a lot. So handling them is not what causes them to lose that aggressiveness. I think it's just the way you handle them. You show them you're not afraid, and you pick them up, and they tend to respond to the fact that you handle them confidently and you don't have jerky motions and stuff like that, which causes them to want to, strike at you. So this snake here, he also came, actually no, this snake did not come in as adoption. The snake I traded a snake for, I believe was a king snake, for this beautiful northern pine snake. But like I said, he lost his aggressive attitude, which I'm disappointed in, but I still love him and I'm going to keep him. I love the pitophyses. They're actually great kind of snakes. They're also good for collections. They're good for keeping as pets. They move around a lot. They're beautiful snakes. And again, if you want to get a snake like this, probably ain't going to find it up for adoption from me, because when they come in, I love these guys. I usually keep them for myself. Now we got what we call our Lampropeltis. Lampropeltis is actually king snakes. This is a Florida king snake. It gets largest of the king snakes. These guys are great snakes. Again, they're snake eaters. I don't know if a lot of people realize this, but king snakes can actually eat rattlesnakes and other venomous snakes without getting worrying about getting bit. If they're bit by a venomous snake, they're actually immune to the venom, and it will not kill them. So these guys can take on rattlesnakes, and they'll eat them out in the wild in Florida. So if you live in Florida and you're afraid of the venomous snakes, and you guys got king snakes around like this, then leave them be, because they will take care of your venomous snake population. This guy here, I don't know if you noticed, he's been a little quick to come toward my hands here and everything. That's because he's hungry. He's looking for something to eat, and I really don't want him looking at me. My hands smell like snake, and because that's what he likes to eat, he might want to take a chomp on my finger. So I'll make it extra careful that I don't let him get near my hands with his mouth while I handle him. And the last snake today we got coming out of the closet is a big ball python, or royal python. This guy here is actually in shed right now, so he's made a mess of his enclosure here. As you can see, his eyes, at least his one eye here, he's still cloudy. If you hold still, you don't like to hold still. His one eye here is cloudy. He's retained an eye cap on that eye. His other eye is nice and clear, so you can see he shed it off. It looks like his entire body shedded except for this one eye cap here. So we're going to work on that. And that concludes our episode of Coming Out of the Closet today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully we're going to have a whole bunch more. I think about 5 or 6 more adoption snakes coming in tomorrow. So I'll make another video about what we have up for adoption. And we thank you for watching Snake Clips, and if you like it, click the like button. If you want to subscribe to us and see what we do all the time, click the subscribe button. And I thank you guys all for watching us and subscribing, and all the great comments and suggestions that you guys send to us. So have a good day, and keep it real, guys.